Staying with animals, Filipino pride could also extend to pups. The Asong Gubat is a unique kind of dog that may soon be the first Philippine breed to be recognized by the largest canine organization in the world. The Philippine Canine Club's Fred Salud is here to tell us more. Thank you so much for joining us, Fred. I know all about the Askal. What is this Asong Gubat?
Okay, there's a big difference. The Askal is basically a mongrel. So you have 2 or 3 distinct breeds that would interbreed, producing a mixed breed. Whereas the Asong Gubat is a primitive breed that has been formed through the natural selection by its interaction with the environment. So it's a purebred as compared to the Aspin or the Askal, which is a mongrel.
Where can you find the Asong Gubat breed? Is there a certain province or area in the Philippines where they're being bred?
I think we have to go back to how the Asong Gubat came about. Now, the Asong Gubat has been here in the Philippines even before the Spaniards came. They were with the Etas or the Negritos, who were the first settlers in our country. So they traveled with the indigenous people through the land bridges that were still present during the earlier times. So they have been around, but they have been working with the indigenous people for the longest time. So very rarely would we, in the civilized part of our country, would see them on a day-to-day basis. So they've been around.
You know, Fred.
So they're also present. They're also present where you will have indigenous people. So from up the northern part of the country, all the way down to Mindanao.
So is it really a pure Filipino dog breed, or has it already mixed with other dogs from overseas?
Okay. At this point in time, where we're seeking recognition for the Philippine forest dog, or the Asong Gubat as it's more popularly known, we are establishing its purity, and this will be established through DNA testing. So we would like to make sure that the ones that will be used to start up the registration process will be really pure, without any mixture of known breeds from other countries.
So what is the current status of the breed's registration with the FCI, the largest canine organization in the world?
Okay. The registration process with the FCI takes 2 forms or 2 stages. The first one is the provisional recognition. The provisional recognition would require that a canine body like the PCCI would establish the documentation and early proof that indeed the dog, especially now, is a natural breed, meaning it's not created by man. In the past, the so-called created breeds are allowed, but through certain rules that have been recently imposed by the FCI, they only recognize from a few years onwards only those breeds that are considered natural. Okay, so
all right.
As a country, we have to show proof that the Asong Gubat is a natural breed, meaning it has evolved without any intervention from humans or the introduction of other breeds or other recognized breeds.
Fred.
Now, the provisional...
Fred, yes. I want to jump in here, because a lot of our viewers are also dog lovers. Can you share with us what kind of character and what kind of personality does the Asong Gubat have? Is it a kind dog, a mischievous dog, a mean dog? What kind of dog is it?
Well, we must remember that the Asong Gubat evolved through its interaction with the indigenous people. They live in the forest, okay? So the general temperament of the Asong Gubat for now is that it's very protective and very close to its own family, meaning the people who look after it. But it's kind of wary or shy as far as strangers are concerned. Now, it's actually part of the development process that we need to work with in making the Asong Gubat recognized, because we know that if that's the kind of temperament it has, it surely would not be ideal yet, in its original form if it will be adopted by regular citizens, because it will be shy. It will not be as friendly as you would expect a regular dog would be to strangers.
In due time, do you think that this will be the most popular dog breed in the country?
Well, we hope to see that, but it's a long struggle actually. The recognition process of the FCI would take around 15 years, and we're just starting. Okay, the provisional recognition takes about 5 years. After which, once we are able to get the provisional recognition, then we have to wait another 10 years to have it finally recognized. Now, throughout that process, however, the PCCI will already be working towards the greater acceptance of the breed. We have to show the FCI that indeed this breed, which is originally primitive, will get the necessary transformation or reorientation so that it will be more accepted by society at large.
Thank you so much, Fred, for educating us on this Philippine dog breed, the Asong Gubat. Philippine Canine Club Corporate Secretary Fred Salud.